quick snack review for you. Saw these today at the store and thought I would give them a try. They are from Nabisco, Dill Pickle Crispers. So they look kind of like a wheat thin, but are dill pickled flavor. I don't know. It says there's also a barbecue flavor and a ranch flavor. There are 4.5 servings in the container. 23 pieces make up a serving size, so you can eat a lot of them. They are flour-based, wheat flour as well as potato flour, cornstarch. They do have sugar in them, dried garlic, citric acid, spices, corn syrup, bran, malted barley. Okay, so the only identified flavor is not dill, is not vinegar, citric acid, there is garlic. So that's not giving me a lot of hope here, in that there's no dill and no vinegar. They kind of look like a wheat thin, except it's wavy. Smells like dill pickle, like it's sour. It does have a dill scent to it. Let's try them out. It's almost the texture of a rice cracker, like rice/wheat cracker. Very crispy. So you can tell there's sugar in here, similar to a wheat thin. Like when you have like a honey wheat bread, it's kind of like that kind of a taste. It's not like sugar, but it is like sweetness with like that wheat flavor. These are super crunchy. And it feels like the majority of the like dill pickly flavor is this powder that's on the outside. It's like garlic powder, salt, powderized vinegar or something. It might be the citric acid. Some kind of dill flavor. That's all on the outside. It's not on the inside of the chip. Let's try wiping one of these off. Okay, I'm gonna wipe it with a paper towel. If that gets rid of all of the dill flavor. I really like how crunchy they are. But yeah, then it doesn't taste like a pickle at all. So all of the pickle flavoring, there's this powder that's around the outside. It gets on your fingers. So if you're a person that doesn't like the Cheetos dust, you're not gonna like these because while it's not orange, it's definitely on your fingers. If you're a person that likes to lick their fingers after they're done eating their chips, you will probably like this. Personally, I wish there wasn't the sugar because it's kind of weird. I don't like sweet pickles. With having that sweetness underneath there, this tastes almost more like a bread and butter pickle as opposed to just a dill pickle because you have the sweetness. I won't eat bread and butter pickles. This isn't nearly as offensive as those are, but it could just be so much better if it didn't have that sweetness there. I feel like it's competing with the sourness of the outside, and instead of rounding it out, it makes it less good. It also is, I guess you have like a pickle on a sandwich, and so then you have breading and some sort of meat, protein, and then the pickle. But that's normally like a warm meat, like a chicken sandwich or a hamburger. Otherwise, if I'm having a cold sandwich, the pickle will usually be on the side and won't be in the sandwich. I think that is part of what's not gelling for me here, is that by having that sweet bread flavor of the cracker with the pickle flavor, but yet it's cold, it's not warm, I don't like that particularly because I think of cold pickles as not having sweetness or breading with them. This is like if something was warm on a sandwich, and then you have that brightness of the pickle that kind of adds some interest to an otherwise kind of flat sandwich, that works. But because they're just room temperature and it hasn't been melded together with any kind of like fat, I I don't think it really accomplishes that maybe what they were trying to do, which is like pickle on a sandwich flavor, by putting it with the weedy, sweet wheat flavor. I think that's a miss for me. I would rather this flavoring be on like an almond, a non-sweet nut, because just licking my fingers tastes delicious. I don't care for it on the sweet wheat cracker. So with that, I would probably give it a 5 out of 10 because I really like half of it and don't care for the other half.